Hello, everybody. Come on in and say hello. Welcome to Create at 8 with me, Michelle Suit. Let me make sure it's coming up on my computer. All right, looking good. Come on in and say hi. I'm gonna get started here pretty soon. There we go. Let me just share this one. Alrighty. Oh, I see somebody's here. Hey, Deb. I haven't seen you in forever. I miss you. Go ahead and share if you'd like to. That would be great. Give me a thumbs up and let me know you're here. Or say hello. Hey, Kathy. How are you? All right. We'll wait a couple seconds, see who else joins us in the studio. All right, I'm excited. Oh, thanks, Cynthia. That was very sweet. Thank you very much. Give us a shout out and tell us where you are viewing from. That would be fun tonight. As most of you know, if you follow me already, I'm in Manassas, Virginia. My name is Michelle Suit, and I have Suitably Stamped Studios, and I share with you every Sunday and Tuesday night. Well, I didn't share with you Sunday night because it was Mother's Day and I was enjoying my day off. So, alrighty. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So tonight, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have just a little moment of silence for sweet little Lovely as a Tree. For those of you who have been with Stampin' Up! For a while, I will say, or maybe you're new, Stampin' Up! Has been around in the Stampin' Up! Catalog. It's the longest living stamp set. It's been there for 18 long years. And it's been so wonderful. And I've used it so much. Mostly this, can you tell? This is a fabulous stamp set. If you don't have it, you have, let's see, maybe 2 weeks to order it before it goes away forever. This is very sad, but it's retiring. It's earned its day to sit back and relax. And luckily, we have one that's taking its place. Rooted in Nature will be taking its place. Oh, I'm so glad, Cynthia. Don't you love it? It's just so sweet. And we've been listening to all kinds of info this week about the artist who was inspired to draw it and all of that. And it's just been really a fun week to kind of honor this before it goes away. Alrighty. Are we ready? Let's get going. Thanks, Deb, for sharing. You rock, sister. All right, I'm going to set this one aside. So tonight, we're going to be using this stamp set, and this is actually set 2 of 2. I only pulled one of them out. I should have pulled the other one out too. Actually, I think it's in a case. But this is a 2-set stamp set. And it's called Well Said, and this one's in the Occasions catalog. This was one I kind of waited for a while to order, but mostly, and I'll be honest with you, because it was a little bit pricey, but let me say that this is one that I'm not going to be giving up anytime soon, because I got the bundle, and with the well-written framelit dies, which are these guys down here, and this is absolutely so versatile, and I will be using this for a very long time on my own projects. But I will tell you the best way to get this bundle right now, if you want to get ready for this new catalog that's coming out in 2 weeks. The new catalog is going to go live on June 4th, by the way, if you aren't familiar with that. The best way to get this right now, because this bundle is $76.50, you can actually, and that's 10% off for the bundle. The stamps alone are $45 and the framelits alone are $40, so it's 10% off to get it as a bundle. But if you order this set right now and add maybe $22, no, more than that, you can choose $125 worth of product and only pay $99. You would become a member of my Inker Bells, and you would, when the catalog goes live, be able to order anything you would like at a discount for 20% off whenever you would like. So we would love to have you as an Inker Bell. Great group of friends. We have our own Facebook group, and it's just a great group of girls. So, or guys, if you'd like to come, that would be great too. But that's the best way to get this right now. Then you'll be prepped and ready for that new catalog when it goes live on June 4th, and you'll be saving money. All right, are you ready to see what we're making tonight? Like I said, we're going to use this beauty here. Alrighty. We are going to make, sorry, I do this every week. I get choked up in here. We're going to make this fun little graduation. We are pretty cool. Yes, Debbie, we are. We totally are. We're going to make this cool little graduation gift, a wallet for any grad. You could do them in any color you would like. I decided to do this in navy, Night of Navy, and Mary Merlot because they coordinate beautifully with the Tranquil Textures Designer Series paper. Now this one's going away, folks. This was just a beautiful set of paper. I loved using this year, and it will be going away in 2 weeks also while supplies last. So you want to grab that if you would like to have that to create with. And I paired it here with, like I said, Night of Navy, and I used a little bit of Mary Merlot. Now, this is just a little wallet. It will fit in a regular envelope if you'd like to put it in an envelope. If not, it stands quite well on its own. So I just have a little belly band made of baker's twine here. I'm going to take that off. And when you open it up, it's a little money holder. See that? I had to borrow 20 from Lindsay because I didn't have any cash. Don't worry, this is going back to Lynn's tonight because she'll be here as soon as I hit off on the computer. Trust me, that girl knows it. Hey Betsy, good to see you. All right, so this will be perfect for any grad. You can see just folds, and you could actually do a tie with it wrapping around the button. Lots of different ways. Now notice this button. This probably does not look familiar. This one is one of our True Gentleman buttons, and I will show you. Our True Gentleman buttons are going away. I think they're going away. I don't know. I have to check that. But anyway, the True Gentleman buttons, they're very versatile because they are wood. They look like wood. They're browns and tans. And then these are the larger ones, which are very, very nice. So what I did was I wanted to have something that would coordinate, and I couldn't really decide. I was all out of the galvanized buttons, which have been my favorite button all year. So I just took one of our True Gentleman buttons, and I took a Night of Navy Stampin' Blend. And I'm going to go ahead and do this first because I want to give this time to dry. And it's not that it takes that long, but I will get my fingers completely gooked up if I do it too close to when we put it together. Trust me. How do I know? All right, so we're just going to take it. We're going to go around the edges. I'm trying to see around the camera, sorry. There we go. And actually, this Night of Navy marker has been well loved, so I can use the brush end because you can tell it's been to class. Can you tell that? Look at that. Very sad, but that's okay because I can get more. So I just went ahead and I colored it, and I set it aside until I was ready to use it. And then you can also go in once we're done with the project, and we'll go in and we'll touch it up again. Be sure to say hi if you're here, guys. I can see some people are here, but I don't know who they are. Alrighty, so this was actually a pattern I made up myself. I saw something similar to it online, but it was something that was cut out with a machine, and who shall remain nameless. And I wanted to make something of it like with just our cardstock and DSP. So you're going to need a few things. You're going to need a piece of, oh wait, let me show you. This time we're going to use this pattern from Twinkle Textures. Look at those. Aren't they pretty? See the back? There's no bad answer on this one. So you're going to need a piece of cardstock that measures, move these guys out of the way, that measures 7.5 by 11. Okay? All right, let's start with that and our scoreboard. I could not make it without my scoreboard. I love it. All right, so we are going to have our cardstock with the 7.5 edge at the top of the scoreboard. We're going to grab our scoring tool and we're going to score this at 3 3/4. Okay? Let's give it one more just for good measure. There we go. All right. Hey, sweetie. Good to see you. Hi, Laura. Oh, everybody's coming in. I love it. All right, now you notice I turned my cardstock to the 11-inch edge, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to score this at 2, and then we're going to score it at 6.5. All right, and I'll put these measurements up just like I did last time. So on the 11-inch edge, 2 and 6.5. On the 7.5-inch edge, it's going to be at 3 3/4. Okay, we good so far? All right. I don't know how you guys store your store your scoring tool, but I just have some washi, and I just I change it up every once in a while. This is actually some new washi that's coming out in the new catalog that you will be able to get. So that just keeps it in there. All right, so I'm going to take my cardstock that we just scored, and I'm going to burnish my edges really well because this is going to get a little bit bulky. Okay, so we want to make sure we do a good job scoring. Break those fibers down. Alrighty, just like that. So we have 6 panels, okay? So what we're going to do next is we're going to take our snips. We're going to go over here to this little guy over here, this little rectangle on the bottom left, and we're just going to cut up to the score line, midway up. And then I'm going to cut it out. Like so. Oops, this just got. Come here. There we go. All right, just like that. Oh, I know. Jen, I'm not giving this one up. I am really not. I love this one. All right, so the next thing we want to do is we want to round the corners of just this little tab right here. So I'm going to take my punch. Where is it? My little detailed trio punch that I love. If you don't have this, you need to get it. And I'm going to punch and then punch again. All right, that's that little guy. All right, so next we're gonna get some DSP out. And like I said, we're using the one from the Twinkle Textures. Did I seriously? I cut that one wrong. Ha! All right, this should have been 3.5. Let's cut another, shall we? Anyway, let me tell you what we need in these. We need a piece that is I'm scared to say it now. 3 1/4, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, 3.5. I was wrong. 3.5 by 8.5. Can you tell I'm the one who created it? Yep. All right. Let's see. Now I can't find my paper cutter. Come here. I dropped it. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna trim this one too. 3.5. I think I have extra paper, huh? I've almost used all of this. By 8 3/4. There we go. My Stampin' Up! Trimmers are still in my bag from Pollux last night, so we're using the other one. All right, let's try this again, Jack. So there we go. So again, 3.5 by 8 3/4. Now we're going to take this one and we are going to put some tear and tape on it, because this is going to be folded and unfolded. Maryland in the house. Whoop, whoop. Hi, Linda. Thanks for sharing. All right. So I'm going to add some tear and tape. This stuff is the bomb.com. No little pieces that stick to you. Normally I don't do tear and tape on camera, but hey, we're all friends, right? Yeah. All right. There we go. Lucky to be able to move my hands after the gym today. Woo, baby. Alrighty, next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these papers off of the edge, or off the top. I go in from the edge, like that. Just get a little edge like that. Of course, not on camera. I don't have to set it down. This is how I usually do it. There we go. Now, when you put your designer series paper on, we're going to put it on before we score. Before we score. Little entertainment. There we go. So we're going to place our designer series paper down. Whoop, come here, baby. Kind of making sure it's even or close enough. Like that. All right. Next, I'm going to take one of my little pieces that is 1 3/4 by 3.5, and I'm going to, actually while I have it out, I'll do both. I'm going to round these two corners, almost did it, like that. I'm going to do one more to match it for the front side, like so. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I am going to just put some snail in this and put our little cover for that flat right here, like so. Beauty patootie. Then I'll go ahead and do this one too. See, honestly, guys, you could do this for any high school colors. You could do it for a wedding. You could do it for birthdays. You could do whatever you want. But I'm telling you, this would be perfect, especially for those guy graduates. Oh my gosh, those are so hard to buy for. They are so hard to buy for. And they all love cash or a gift card, but cash is better. There we go. All right, got it. All right, now that we have that done, I'm going to bring back in my scoreboard. And I'm going to lay this back on here. And I'm going to go back in with my stylus here. And I'm going to 6.5 where we scored before. Remember? See there on the back? 6.5. We're going to go in and we're going to score over top of both layers. Oh. Over top of both layers. And you want to do it slowly the first time so you get in that groove. And then do it several times because we're going to be folding it on that score. Okay? All right. Now, there we go. Squish it just a little. Now, before we glue this down, we want to bring in, I can move this guy a little. We want to bring in our 1 3/4 inch circle punch. Okay, guys, this is another sad moment of silence. This punch is going away. Will it be leaving my studio? Heck no. But this is one, if you don't have it, get it before it's gone because it's leaving. So sad. 2 weeks. Alrighty, I'm going to bring this in. Can you, I don't know if you can see it. Let me flip it. You can see back here. Ah, that's better. All right. So I'm going to go through both layers, and I wouldn't usually go through 2 layers if it were 2 layers of cardstock, but since it's DSP on there, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So see how I have the line in the middle from that score, and then these 2 sections look just about even. So I'm going to pop that out of there. Now now we have our little area for the cashola to go. All right, you with me? No sleeping on the job, people. All right. So let's open this back up. We're going to take our tear and tape, or you can use multi-purpose glue, whatever works for you. I'm just going to put some up there and over here. Okey-doke. Smush them down so they stick really well. Technical term. And I'm going to peel the top papers off. And we're going to just press that down. And then I'm going to use my foam folder to make sure it's good and stuck. Yes. Okay. Like so. All right. Oops, a little clean on it. All right, now I'm going to fold it very carefully on that score line. Gently, gently, making sure my edges meet up. And I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm going to reinforce this fold. See how it folds nicely now? Just like so. All right, now we already did our front flap here, so we need to do this front flap over here. Actually, let me burnish these two, I forgot. All right, so for this front flap, we're going to need another piece of Designer Series paper. And this is going to measure 3.5 by 4 1/4, which I have right here. So let's put some snail on it. There it is. Put some snail on it. I'm telling you guys, if there's anything you want, you better put a wiggle on because stuff is selling out. It is amazing. I mean, I know people are excited for the new catalog, but man, there's some stuff I don't want to see people miss. All right, this one's going to go on here, like so. Ta-da! See that? And you're just going to want to work that fold to just get it good and flexible. And just like on this one, you will. I could only get 120 from Lindsay, so we'll have to use the same one. It just slips right in the pocket, just like that. Isn't that cool? All right, so there's our little base, our base holder, like so. Oh, I like those colors too. So cute. All right, so the pieces for the inside, these two, you're going to need 2 pieces of Whisper White measuring 4 by 2 1/4. I have those right here. 4 by 2 1/4. And from the Well Said stamp set, this is a great one to stack your sentiments on. If you're going to stack them on a block, that works really well. Now for this one, I wanted something to kind of flare out like some flags, so I stamped them separately and just cut the banners out separately. But honestly, this double set is amazing. So let's get our Tranquil Tide ink. Tranquil Tide is going away, guys. It's one of the in colors that's leaving. Totally. If you need a re-inker, markers, whatever you need, you better get it now, or cardstock. Man, oh man. All right, let's see if I can get lucky here tonight and do it right. Ha-ha! I did it. I did it. It's straight. All right. Let's put this on over here. So this little guy is going to go over here, like so. I don't know about you, but I was freezing today. Freezing until I left the gym. And then, ooh, man, oh man, not pretty. All right. So there's my congratulations. And then I have one on the right side to write your message on, of course. Like, hope this fits perfectly. This helps outfit your dorm. Whatever it is. All right, oops, there we go. Now the other punch you're going to need for this particular one is the Twinkle Builder. Now the Twinkle Builder is gonna carry over into that new catalog. So not as much pressure there, but you're gonna want to have this one in your arsenal too. All right, so let's see. Let's do some of those navy. Where did it go? Let's do some navy stars this time. So I'm just gonna punch out some, come here, stars, like so. Throw the moons away, or they could be smiles. Oh, hey, Laura, me too. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sorry, Linda. I'm here for you, sister. We'll get them next year. All right, now I've got all these little stars over here, and you can decorate it the way you would like, but all I did was I took a little bit of multi-purpose glue, put a couple drops on here, a couple drops down here. Oh, you know what I forgot to pick out of my bag was paper pierced, or my pick-me-up tool. That's okay. I can make it work, just like Survivor stamping, right? All right, so I'm just gonna take a few stars, lay them on there. Isn't it cute? I think it's really cool. All right, a couple more for good measure. Now I know, I always preach the, oh my gosh, it has to be an odd number, you can't do even, but for this one, I kind of liked it better even, so yeah, no. Do as I say, not as I do. Oops, got a little glue. All right, peeps, so there's the inside of that one. There's the cash. So now we're just going to close this little guy up and put it aside while we get ready to decorate. So as you can see on the other one, I did my button and I just did two little flags for the sentiments. And I just double mounted these on a block because I was just lazy actually. No, I just wanted to make it simpler. So I think for this one I'm going to do some blue on the outside. So let's do happy. There. Ugh, I am pushing my luck tonight because that was too easy. And then graduation. Not too bad. All right, now nothing complicated here. All we're gonna do is we're gonna take our paper snips, and I'm gonna leave some extra room down here. Just hold it here, and I kind of use the top of those letters as a guide. At least that's my theory. Give myself a little room. Then on this one, I'll do the same thing. I know, my hands shake all the time. Sorry about that. All right, there's that one. Oh, thanks, Linda. I was kind of proud. All right. There's our happy. Here's graduation. There we go. All right, let's bring this one back in. Take the money out. Gotta give it up anyway. Might as well do it now. All right, so what I want to do first is I'm going to take my graduation and I'm going to put a little bit of multi-purpose glue on it. Just on this little end right here. Maybe a little bit more for good measure. Like so. I'm going to angle that down a bit. All right, then I'm going to take a little sliver of, let's do this one. Can't make up my mind. Let's do just a little sliver of Night and Navy. Oops. I kind of like the way that one is. That's kind of cool. And I'm just going to take this one and put a little bit back here. And glue that one on. Like that. And then we will take a little dimensional, 2 little dimensionals actually. We'll put one here at the end, and then one a little further up. And we will, oh, I just realized, look, squirrel, just realized I didn't put my wedding ring back on. I finally learned you don't wear your wedding ring inside a boxing glove. Kickboxing class is not good for that. Whoop. Don't tell Mike. All right, so there's my happy graduation. All right, now I'm gonna take, I can't believe I'm gonna do this on camera. I must be crazy. I'm going to take some baker's twine. No, I'm confident. Be confident. Take some white baker's twine. And I'm going to start at the back of my button, go in one side. Oops. Start at the back of my button and go in one side. Come on. Like so. Oh, I'm so excited, Linda. I want to see them when you're done. You have to post them. All right, then I'm going to go down the hole right across from it, like that. Then, I know I'm wasting baker's twine because I'm using a lot, but never fear. It's not expensive. I am going to thread up the other hole and then go down across from it. Oh, come on. Be nice. There we go. All right, once that's done, you have your little X in the front. And I will tell you, from doing craft fairs for a long time, I had a friend who made tons of sewing dolls and all kinds of home decor, and it would make her crazy if the button didn't have thread through it. She's like, it's not complete. So now I think of that every time I do this, or I have a button like this. All right, I got my button. Don't worry, because I see that it's not completely colored. I'm going to get my glue dots, and I'm going to be generous with my glue dots. Flip it over. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. Thank you very much. And this one's going to go over here. All right, just like that. All right, now I'm going to go back in and touch up the color on the button now that the other has dried. And the nice thing about the blends, guys, when you can make any colored, you know, bling you want, any pearls, anything like that, you can do it with Stampin' Blends. You could even color that baker's twine like I almost did, which wouldn't look bad actually. All right, okie doke. So that's that. Then you're going to take some baker's twine. There we go. I'm going to give myself a long tail over here. Sit down. And I'm going to go around 1, 2, 3. Bring it back to the top. Now, I will just show you the smart way to do it. Not the way I did it before, because I wasn't thinking about it. Because I'm using it as a belly band. So you want these strands to stay together and be kind of one unit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the ends. You don't want it really, really tight. You don't want it to be buckling. So let it lie flat. You're going to take one of the strings and you're going to go underneath all of them. Like that. Okay. See how that's all together? Then I'm going to tie it once. Like so. Now, the thing with baker's twine or thin ribbon for me, not so much with the thicker ribbon, but for the baker's twine and thin ribbon, I turn my project upside down. I have better luck getting my bow to lay correctly if I do it that way. So then I'm just going to tie a bow here, like that. And then I'm going to hold the middle while I mess around with it and make sure it's how I want it. There we go. And then trim off the ends. Okie doke. Hey Rebecca, how are you? Thanks for coming in. All right, then we're gonna do the same thing, guys, over here. We're gonna add 3 little dots of glue. Well, not that big. 3 little dots of glue. Like that. And like that. And like this. All right. So that, my friends, is an easy way to make a fun and hopefully popular, because it's got money in it, graduation present. You'll see mine, I didn't do it all the way through the all 3 of them, which I can go back and do it again, but just not to waste the baker's twine. I will put the present inside, kind of curl it a little bit so it goes around. Come on. Like so. I'm gonna move it up. There we go. Yeah, I think I like the ribbon. Well, we'll see. Both. All right, there you have it, friends. Thanks, Fran. Good to see you. Okay, so easy peasy, very popular graduation gift, wedding gift, birthday gift, whatever. I'm telling you guys, this Well Said stamp set is one, or the Well Said bundle is really the way to go. If, like I said, you haven't ordered it, it is one of the pricier bundles, but right now, because the catalog is, this one's going away, it will be going away at the end of May, before the new catalog goes live on June 4th. So the bundle is 10% off. The double set stamp set plus all of these framelit words is $76.50. You can choose $125 worth of product and pay only $99, and you will be set starting the new catalog, and you will be able to get 20% off of anything you order from then on. You can do it as long as you would like, no pressure. But I'm telling you right now, this is the way to go, and you will use this tons. So if you want to find out more about that, or if there's anything here that you see that you would like to order, get some of those buttons before they're gone, you can go to my online store and find out all about the products, joining, doing that special kit at suitablystamped.stampinup.net. If you order, be sure to use the May host code, which is right here, and you will get a gift in the mail from me. Okay? I think that's all I have for tonight. If you haven't checked it out yet, I have posted a flyer about Super Saturday card making day we're having here in Manassas. It's going to be on June 8th, and it's going to be fabulous. You'll go home with 16 finished cards. You'll get to see tons of new product. We're doing prizes. We're doing breakfast and lunch together. It's going to be a fabulous day. So check that out. If you want more information, just email me and I would be happy, or you can post below this. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Okay? All right, that's it for tonight, and I will see you again next week on Sunday. All right? Have a terrific night, and thank you so much for coming by. See ya.